Hello everyone, I am your host GOAT-CHEEZE, and we're going to be casting some Starcraft. So up here in the top right position we have the red Protoss GOAT-CHEEZE, and down here in the bottom left position we have the blue Protoss Roadrunner. Alright, so I'm going to start doing stuff a little bit differently. First of all, if I'm going to set up a email account here in a little bit that I'll be able to receive StarCraft 2 games, so people will be able to send me games in a little bit, and that'll be good. And I'm going to really learn on how to do these camera angles a little bit better, for one. Yeah, there's that. I feel like that pathing is a little weird. Maybe you know what? Whatever. So, this game, I was really excited about, what I was doing. My build. I didn't think about it until, like, a couple seconds later. Like, if probably about a couple minutes into the game, probably more like a minute and a half, I realized, hey, wait a second, this is Protoss versus Protoss. I can test out this build I was planning on doing. So, with this build, it's kind of interesting. I went for, a lot of times, for an opening in Protoss vs. Protoss, you'll either see a 4-gate, or a 3-gate Robo, or a 3-gate Stargate. And I was thinking about it, what if you try to do 2-gate Robo Stargate? And that's what I was essentially trying to do. Now I know that there's probably people that watch Husky and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, you're going to copy White Raw. Well, I mean, if you look at it in that sense, I guess you could say that. But that wasn't the plan. White Raw had, actually, I was planning on trying this build out before I had seen that cast, and White Raw, then White Raw did that, so I was like, yes, maybe this will work, but he never actually used the Stargate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make Void Rays and Immortals and Stalkers. I'm not sure if this is the best strategy. There's a lot more I could do to it. And I've done quite a bit of economic damage just for the fact that there was 2 probes following this around. Except for he has a higher probe count on me, so it's, you know, it evens out a little bit. Well, I think he does. Units? No, yeah, he's got 2 more probes than I do. And we will actually be seeing DTs in this game, but not from my end, no. I didn't think about DTs until, oh geez, I feel like this extra gateway kind of hindered him right there. Plus I spotted them both. And then I seen this pylon and I knew there was going to be some sort of hidden tech. But yeah, the DTs kind of ruined my day, but I already had the robotics facility, so it was easy just to get out of observer. So yeah, right now we don't have too much going on. There's just early game for the, 5.5 minutes into a game. It's not that long. What he should have done with this probe is just taking it back home and started mining with it. That would have been something he could have done better. And this probe really should be dead by now. The Stalker will be the one to clean it up, because I've gotten all this information. He's got 3 gateways, a Zealot, and now he has a Stalker. And one of the bigger tells is this pylon back here. Pylon placement can make a huge difference in how games go. It's like if you scout it, if you just place a couple of pylons right next to each other, I realize that just kind of says, oh hey, I'm not going for anything that's gonna be like proxy or something like that. But he has a pretty nice space on his pylons, which says he wants to spread out his buildings a little bit better, which is a good thing. And then, but the thing that's so weird that I really kind of suspected something was this pylon back here, which I should have known to get the observer, but I figured my build was wonky enough to where he probably wouldn't have known what was coming unless it hit him, or until it hit him. And I bet he was thinking like, what the is this guy doing when he sees a Void Ray and an Immortal and Stalkers? Usually you'll see in PvPs you pretty much have to do economical damage before you can expand, because if you don't, then the person can just walk over your base. Yeah, and so I do move out. I should have waited for another Void Ray, because this really isn't that large of a army, but neither is this. And he has a really nice photon overcharge, but he kind of whiffed it. It was kind of way early. And he does have the Dark Shrine coming down, and all of my units are right on the way. I should have saved that Stalker right there, kind of miscontrol, and that one in particular. Losing those two Stalkers was really bad on my part, but it is what it is. I still had enough to just walk over his units. And right now I was thinking, okay, I gotta wait to apply pressure. Gotta wait for my Immortal to get here, my other Void Ray, then I'll be able to push up. But I do have 2 running gateways, so I can get some Stalkers and stuff. And what he's doing a really bad job of is look at all this money right here. That's one of the main factors that decides silver and gold, I think, because this guy was in fact a Silver League player. And I shouldn't have lost that mothership core. More miscontrol, but it's still, I did good. He should not have let me get this far into his base before warping in Dark Templar. He should have warped in some over here. And he actually does have one right there. I didn't realize that one was, I think right about here was where I realized, is there something over there messing with my units? And my immediate thought, it had to have been Dark Templar, because I'm good at Dark Templar. I know those things. So yeah, it should be chrono boosting out the where's the chrono? There we are, for the dark observer. And he has this really aggressive pylon. I do not know what the heck he was trying to do with that. And I really wanted to do an overcharge here, but I didn't have enough energy, and still, it is what it is. I don't understand what the point of him warping in these pylons was. That didn't really make too much sense to me, and then he just rage quits. So not the most eventful game, and he wasn't really that good of a player, to be honest. But he's working his way up. He had some nice plays and nice tries. He's kind of rusty in his DT work, I might say. But yeah, especially with this much extra minerals and 4 gateway, well, he had 4. He should have been warping in zealots and then using his extra money for his extra gas that he has for all the Dark Templar. But that was good. It was a fun game, and it's nice to look over and see what people have done wrong and done right. I made mistakes, but it was fun. So yeah, by the next cast I should have my email up and running. So yep, see y'all later.